Yo, boys! HadsChat 43 with Sam and Gaden.
Yo,
43! It's insane!
43. That's crazy.
After
We've been at it a while.
skipping a week.
Should be 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did skip, but we had some scheduling issues. But we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah. The reason
Better than
we
ever.
skipped is because I thought it was the freaking year. Spoilers for, in the future. But we actually are almost on a year of doing it. It's close. I won't say which podcast it's going to be, but it is close. And it's not going to be 52. But it's actually close to 52. Weirdly. I thought we'd missed more weeks than just, even 9. Even if it was this week, I'd be like, damn, we only missed 9 weeks? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been at it for a while, man. But more consistent than I would have expected, honestly. After we had our first up and down with Haas skipping a lot.
Yeah, well, it makes sense, I guess, because most of the time, if someone couldn't do it, we still did it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We found a way.
But, yeah, it's serious, man.
What's everybody up to? How's football going for Sam? I don't watch football.
Sam plays football?
No, I don't watch football. I was just asking what's
know.
going on. Can you give us some
Oh,
updates?
yeah, I can give you guys the rundown on football real quick, just a brief one. So we got the conference championship games tomorrow at 3 and 6. We got the 49ers facing off against the Detroit Lions, and we've got the Baltimore Ravens facing off against the Kansas City Chiefs. The whole world wants Baltimore to win and beat Mahomes, but I'm rooting for Mahomes in that one. And then the 49ers versus the Lions. I'm going to have to go Lions on that one.
Okay, thank God.
The Lions would be a sick win if they won the Super Bowl.
As long as
state of the NFL.
49ers don't win the Super Bowl, I will be happy with Mahomes or Ravens or the Lions.
Why not 49ers?
I'm just the least into them. I don't like any of them, and I don't like Chris McCaffrey. I'm fine with Chris McCaffrey. I don't say I don't like him. I just didn't have him in fantasy, and I had Mahomes in fantasy, and I had Zay Flowers in fantasy, and had Laporte.
Got
in
a little
fantasy.
bit of homegrown bias over here with Cam.
I got attached.
They're valid takes. They're valid takes.
Yeah.
I don't want the 49ers either. It's weird though, because a lot of people want Mahomes to lose to Lamar. I've been seeing a lot of TikToks of it's the Chiefs versus the rest of the world.
That's
literally.
crazy to me.
A lot of people.
And I got Mahomes here.
A lot of people say it's Taylor Swift versus Baltimore. That's what a lot of people I'm seeing on memes.
I haven't seen as much of those, but I definitely could see people making content with that.
Which
I
makes
definitely
it.
could understand because people.
It makes me want Baltimore to win.
But I just don't want Baltimore. I think they're a boring team. They're run first. If you know anything about Baltimore, they run the ball a lot, and it's just not very entertaining. And to see a guy like Mahomes compete for his 3rd Super Bowl possible win in 4 years is pretty.
Yeah, that's the reason I
puts
want
him up there at the
win.
Brady's of the world.
I want him to be like a guy. I want him to make a legend. I want him to pass Brady just because it'd be awesome to watch.
If he wins this one, that will be 3
that's
Super Bowl
why-
wins in the span of 5 years.
That's why I'm fine with him winning.
2 and 3 years, which would be incredible.
That's pretty sick.
He'll only be 28 next year, so he definitely have a real chance to surpass Brady.
How long
which would be cool?
How long did Brady play until?
40.
Brady played a very long time, so Mahomes is on pace to actually pass his.
What was
Super
it,
Bowls.
40?
Oh yeah, Brady played till he's 43, but he also
damn.
didn't start right out of the gates. But neither did Mahomes, so I mean we'll see. He's definitely got a real shot at it. Brady played with some very good teams, so did Mahomes. But if Mahomes wins this one, I think that puts him in a league of his own, at least in terms of a single season carry. Because he hasn't had any help this year. Travis Kelce got the skill sucked out of him by T Swift, and then the rest of Mahomes receivers can't catch a ball. So you got to give him credit if he does win it all.
Yeah.
Brady retired at 45.
Sorry
Yeah.
that people can hear my house also. My house is loud right now. So
But yeah, that's your yearly football
hear anything.
update brought to you by Samuel Fisher.
Interesting.
I want the Lions to
here's
win.
Y'all's picks, so you guys can place bets. So our viewers can place bets on who they trust the most.
Oh yeah, so we have
To win the
a
Super Bowl.
FanDuel sponsorship now, so you can follow our picks and use the code HadsChat for your first $20 entry free.
Yeah.
And the picks.
If it doesn't work, it'll probably
do one pick.
If it doesn't work, it's probably because too many people are using the code. So just give it time.
Yep. Yeah, so we'll go around and we'll all do one player prop pick for you here real quick.
No, just do team. I want to hear who you think's winning the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a money line picks then. So for the first game slot, we got the Ravens versus the Chiefs. I'm gonna have to go Chiefs here, -3.5, and then for the 49ers and Lions, I'm going Lions +7.5. That's a lock.
Yeah, so Lions are gonna crush them, you think?
Yeah, but that pays out more because they're the underdog. So tail me on the Lions, guys.
Well,
Trust.
okay, wait. They're not even gonna be able to get the places. Okay, so who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl, then, so they can actually place their bet with it?
Okay,
Since it'll be a week ahead.
If for some reason you're able to see or hear these bets I just placed just a second ago, you got the Lions versus the Chiefs, and you're gonna want to take the Chiefs.
Oh shit! So you got Chiefs winning.
Chiefs -6. The payout's gonna be less, but the Chiefs definitely are gonna come out on top and win it all this year again. Surprise a lot of people.
Damn,
but Mahomes is gonna cement himself in the top 5 without a doubt. Quarterbacks of all time.
Who you got, Gaden? For the Super Bowl.
I've been watching a lot of football.
Have you actually?
The Lions.
Are you being
no, I haven't seen them. I want the Lions to win. I don't think, like, since I've been a kid, like, even, like, playing Madden, I don't think they've been good a single time. Like,
no, they
obviously
haven't been to the playoffs since 19.
They've had, like, a star player.
That is crazy.
Or two, but they haven't had, like, I don't think they've had a single, like, team that was like, ooh, this team's pretty good. They were pretty much, like, bottom of the roster every single time. So I'd like them to be, like, champions. Why not?
Okay.
They'd be making history.
All right, to make it interesting, then I want the Chiefs to win, but I actually do think that the Ravens are going to win it this year.
Wow.
Yeah. I actually do, bro. Lamar is putting on a performance, man. He's balled out.
He's getting shut down against Andy Reid.
He might. I mean, I'd be happy with it, but if I'm betting on Ravens. Well, I mean, this also helps because people listening to this already know who wins. So that way, if Ravens beat Chiefs tomorrow, then they can bet on Ravens for the Super Bowl. And then if Chiefs beat Ravens, they can just bet on Chiefs for Super Bowl. Just please, God, don't let 49ers win. That'd be so boring. That'd be the most boring option. I know people are going to be like, Brock Purdy!
They have a real shot.
Well,
they have a real shot to win it all. But
I wouldn't mind 49ers either. I wouldn't mind any team but the Chiefs.
49ers versus the Ravens or versus the Chiefs, they lose, in my humble opinion.
I just want any team but the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the only one that have been there recently. We know they're good.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a team that hasn't been there. Like, Baltimore hasn't been there in, like, 10 years. Like, 20, like, maybe not. 2015, 2014, right? 2012? Okay.
2012.
And they won.
And you know who they played? The 49ers.
49ers,
yeah. Real shot at that happening again.
And it was the two coaches were brothers, and they played against each other. How crazy.
Yep. And Jim Harbaugh is back in the NFL again, so.
Who's he coaching?
He's coaching the Chargers now. He just signed with them to be their head coach.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, another interesting thing is that there's 2 Cameron Hatchins in the world now. I got my ID stolen.
Is there? You got your ID stolen?
Yeah.
How did that happen? At the gym or?
No, dude. I just woke up going to get Chick-fil-A, and I got in my car, and my registration was out, my middle compartment was open, my glove box was open, like all the papers were out everywhere. So my car got like freaking robbed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You didn't have your social in there, did you?
No, thank God. I thought I did for a second too, because I remember I got it out back in the day. Yeah, that would have been lost. But I texted my mom, and she still has it. We keep it like in this place at our house.
That's clutch.
But yeah, someone. I guess I didn't have any money in my wallet either, so they must have just like saw a wallet and took it instead of like looking and seeing if there was money.
Did you have any cards?
I didn't have any. No, thank God I have a phone wallet. Yeah, so I literally didn't lose anything except my ID. Yeah.
Baited him,
the ID is an L though.
I know.
You go to DMV or at least you go online and order it again.
And I had to file a police report.
Ugh.
Yes.
That sucks.
Actually, so annoying.
Yeah,
I can't
so
wait
just
to meet this new Cameron Hatchin.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you're telling us that this guy just made it very inconvenient.
Yeah, all he did was just annoyed the hell out of me. But
how did they
So
break
weird.
into your car? They didn't break the glass?
no, the connection on these keys. It's my brother's car. The connection on the keys are super ass. So I guess I just didn't lock it when I thought I locked it.
Mm.
Oh, so it's just straight up unlocked.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
easiest
that's-
robbery of all
yeah,
time
yeah.
for this guy.
Just walking around hoping the doors don't unlock the cars.
So
You know what,
annoying,
though?
man.
I bet that's very successful. Worked on Cameron's.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm
I bet
sure
it
a
works
lot of people
way
do
more
that.
than you think.
Yeah.
The
no doubt.
My oldest brother always had like he always had the thought process of like, I'd rather leave my car unlocked so that way people don't bust my window.
That's fair.
So I mean that makes sense if you're like, you know what, I'd rather just leave it unlocked anyway.
Yeah.
If someone's gonna get in my car, they're gonna get in. Might as well not have it damaged. But I don't know.
the first thing my dad said was, "Why did you leave your wallet in your car?" And he made me just trying to make me feel like it's hard. Like,
Yeah, but you
why'd
already
you
know.
leave your wallet in your car? I was like, well, I didn't think anyone would freaking break into my car.
Yeah.
And I only use my wallet in my car because I just use it for food and gas. But yeah, that's what happened my week. It was pretty freaking ass.
Pretty good.
New IDs on the way though, and new wallet on the way. Oh, but for some reason during the police report they asked me like how much they thought my wallet was worth, which I don't know why they asked me that. Like I don't know if they're about to send me a check for how much my wallet was worth or something. I hit them with like
Oh
this
shit.
$60, even though it was definitely like a $15 wallet.
Like they wanted to know how much the actual physical wallet
Yes, they
was,
said
like,
how
not
much
the
was your
contents.
wallet worth? Like how much would it cost to replace? That's literally what he said. And I was like, oh, yeah, it was like a $60 wallet. That was one of
You
those.
should have hit him with it was a
fossil-
Gucci wallet, $500.
Well, I don't even know why they asked me that though, because I haven't gotten any money or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe if they
Importance.
find the guy or something, find someone using my ID, they make him pay it.
And they're gonna find that guy, and then they're gonna find a really busted up wallet that's worth $15, and they'll be like, "That can't be that kid's."
No, what sucks is if
put
it's
it-
like somebody that is looking to like steal identities, they're gonna sell that shit and it's gonna go to someone completely different, probably like hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, but what can they get out of identity? Like
Another
an
Asian
actual
man's gonna get
ID.
into this country.
They can get your address, your age, your birthday,
Oh, yeah, they do get all
your
that.
driver's license number. Like, there's people out there that can definitely fish for other shit, so they can create a whole identity out of that.
Oh my god.
I doubt that's what's gonna happen to you, though. I'm pretty sure you.
It
Just
was
got
probably
robbed
some
for
random
money.
homeless person, yeah.
Yeah, that was just looking for like easy into a car, and yours happened to be unlocked, and they took everything they found.
18-year-old could use your wallet. Could use your ID with a different picture. Could be Cameron Hatchin.
Yeah.
People do that.
I mean,
if people steal IDs for that, they just make fake ones.
It probably wasn't a college kid, to be honest. There's like a hella homeless around here. It's probably just one of those.
Yeah, if they're smart, they probably just threw the ID out into the woods or something, or the trash.
Yeah.
That way, there's no like trace of them.
But yeah,
Damn, that sucks.
I did.
That's so sad.
What about for you guys? Anything interesting?
I want to buy a guitar. I'm gonna buy an
I
electric
thought you
guitar.
had a guitar. You just
I'm
want to
gonna
buy
buy
a
an
nice
electric
one?
Well, my acoustic, I have. It's acoustic's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy my acoustic, but I want an electric one because for electric guitar, what you can do is you can buy these little plugins, and then obviously play through an amp. But you can buy this plugin, and then what you can do is like you can record yourself playing like chords, for example, and then you can put it on a loop. So you record yourself, and then you play it, and you can hear it, and then you can like solo over it, stuff like that. So
Oh.
it makes the feeling of like, oh, I'm playing with people. So then it makes practice more fun, and it can just make playing in general more fun. Because I used to a church I went to like 6 years ago, the guy who played guitar every morning that I walked in, he would have like chords playing, and he would just be noodling, like playing like scales over it, and he would just do solo for like 15 minutes, and it was so nice. It sounded so nice, and I was like, dude, I want to do that so bad. But I bought an acoustic guitar first, and then now I was like, I want to buy an electric so I can do that.
Have you
And
been
then, yeah.
practicing guitar a lot?
Yeah, I learned. You guys know this song "Flower Shops"? I don't
No.
know if you guys know that. It's by
Flower
Ernest
Shop?
and Morgan Wallen.
Never heard of. Oh.
I learned that song. I'm trying to learn. I was playing slow dancing in a burning room a little bit today. It's very scuffed.
Hey, I was about to say, can you play that like nice? That'd be pretty crazy.
No, I can't play it nice. But if I get an electric guitar, dude, I gotta grind that because then I have the exact sound.
Yeah.
Gosh. But no, and it's just I don't know. I feel like if I had an electric, I'd be more inclined to practice like scales and stuff because, like I said, like trying to learn to solo on acoustic is much different when it's. I don't know if you play an electric, it's closer to the sound for a lot of songs, which is a big thing for me mentally. And then not only that, but the strings are easier because they're so much thinner.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it gonna make it easier for like to play bar chords and stuff on electric?
Oh yeah,
God,
like
I hated that.
even when I played like this guy's electric a long time ago, and I'd only been playing guitar for like 2 weeks. I played a bar chord first try. I couldn't play a bar chord. I was like, dude, it's so hard to play a bar chord. I was like, I've been trying for like the entire month to do it. And then I did it on electric guitar. I was like, dude, I can't wait to get an electric guitar one day.
Are the reason I quit. It just irritated me that much. That's why I literally quit playing guitar because I tried for like a week straight playing them and I just could not get it. And I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this. Maybe electric's my way too.
They're so hard, but it's like you can buy like a whole electric kit if you want for like I don't know. It comes with like an amp, a cord, and everything for like $200, $150, maybe less. You could go on Marketplace and probably get one for like $100, the entire $150 for the entire thing.
I don't think I'd ever buy one unless I had actual money. I'd be at like a Christmas gift request or something.
But I want to get like a decently nice one. So I was looking at a guitar that's like a market probably original value is probably like $600 to $700, but trying to get it for $400, and I'll probably buy the amp off of him and then something else for like $450. It's a nice looking guitar, but no, that's what I've been trying to do. But I'm waiting on this guy to see if he'll.
That's interesting, bro. Maybe if I get a guitar, I'd practice with you, but it's just annoying because I know you'd be way better. But well, like the competitiveness would strike in.
Yeah, competitiveness would kick in.
I gotta be gated.
Well, I play I can do. Like now, I can do my open chords like fine, perfectly fine, because I play like on Thursday nights every once in a while for a church group. And recently, the guy who plays guitar, he just had a baby, so the last like couple weeks I've been playing guitar. So I have to practice like chords, and then every time there's like a bar chord, I'm just like, I'm gonna attempt this, but it's probably not gonna work, and so I just have to like capo if I can't get it. But it's something to practice towards.
Capo's cringe. And Sam will also get a guitar. He'll be our third. We can just practice. Fuck a podcast. We starting a band.
I'm down.
Oh man.
I would not be down. I'm sorry,
I really
boys.
want to learn. I want to be a cracked pianist.
I can see you playing piano for some reason.
That's such a Sam thing. Such a Sam thing.
Get good at it. Piano's just so sick because you can do it at like a party, bro. Bust out some fucking like good ass shit. Everyone's like, this guy's a wizard.
Another reason I wanted to get electric is because I have a piano in my room. I have an electric drum set in my attic right now, and then I have an electric guitar if I get one. Dude, I could be jamming, making songs. I could make intro music for the podcast.
The avatar of the instruments. That'd be crazy, actually. Yeah.
I could if I really wanted to, I could sit down and like try to like.
You should.
I can have a whole music room. Like one day when I live by myself, I'll just have a whole music room and I can just mess around and just noodle for fun. And I also told the guy from my church, I was like, dude, you know what a great idea is? I was like, everybody loves listening to like instrumentals. People make YouTube videos, and I was like, you could just make some side money by like simply sitting down. And like I said, you just like find a song you like and you play the chords, and then he just noodles over the chords, like just playing random notes that he thinks is nice for like 5 minutes. He could upload that as a video.
Yeah. No,
and then people would listen to it, and he could make like $40, like just small money.
Did, like anime openings and stuff like that. Dude, he could make bank.
I didn't even think about that. I saw a video like that. He could actually
make bank. I've seen some with like 8 million views, 40 million views. Like that crowd. That crowd is like, into it.
Dude, you could like. I was like, and you're practicing. I was like, and you're playing the instrument you enjoy. I was like,
he's literally. That good?
Oh, he's been playing for like 20 years.
Damn, yeah.
25 years. Yeah, he's like, you listen to him play, and he'll like pick up my guitar and be like, oh yeah, and then you just. It's like I've been trying to work on this thing. Like I was showing him like the slow dancing in a burning room, and then he
Yeah.
was looking at the chords, and then like from looking at the chords, he was like, okay, he got the gist of it, and then he was just playing like how John Mayer would play like the
my
C
God.
sharp minor pentatonic scale, and he would like, and then he would like slide down to the chords, and I was like, dude, I can't believe it takes you 5 seconds and you could
So
do that.
funny. You getting flexed on like that? I wish you could see that.
He's like, oh yeah, this is easy.
Yeah, that's my actual motivation. Actually, fuck, I didn't even get that good. So Gaten come to me like, damn, I've been trying this song, and I'd be like, oh yeah, just do this, bang, you know.
Oh, that song.
That'd make
Closes
it.
his eyes.
Yes,
Fucking
God,
bangs it out.
that'd be so.
And that's
nice.
another thing is like I'll play on like a Thursday night, and I'm like, dude, this sounds so ass compared to Clayton. Like he's like, it's like me just strumming, like full strumming the entire 6 strings, and then like he's like individually plucking strings and like adding hammer-ons and taking off, and then like running like notes into another chord.
Does he finger
It's
pick?
like, yeah, finger pick. Yeah, he'll
Oh,
finger
that's so
pick.
sick, too.
Yeah, he'll just like finger pick whenever it gets quiet. He'll just finger pick, and then just like, oh, dude, it's so nice. And then I'm like, dude, I wish I could just. And then he'll just move around the entire neck. He'll just play different chords, like different chord shapes. I'm like, bro. And he's like, yeah, I used to just sit in my room and like for like hours just sit in my room and play and try to figure out like muting, small stuff like muting. He's like, I would just do that until I could finally get it, and I would just do it in every way. I would just sit there and play scales for hours, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm good. But then again, like he also didn't have. He's 35, I think. So like he's like right out of the realm of like phones, like
Yeah, that makes sense.
like we have.
Because I couldn't get that bored. I would just hop on a game.
That's what's hard now is like we don't have that. Now we have so many options. It's like, oh, if I get bored playing guitar, I could just move on.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
happens.
that's true.
That's what makes it so much harder now. But no, you'll never get better than me.
I will. I will.
Never, he said.
Sam, what do you
That's
think?
pretty
Never be better
motivation
than
right
me.
there, Cam.
I will.
Nah, if there's any person that would be willing to like submit themselves to that much like grind
Pain?
for like
Yeah.
no reason other than just to prove to you that he's gonna get better, it would be Cam.
Yeah.
And that's not glazing. That's just like actually a fact.
That's crazy
I don't think there's
glazing.
anyone else on this planet that would be willing to like put themselves through that simply just to one up somebody.
No, I actually agree. I mean, I agree.
Yeah.
So
I don't-
Not even
yeah.
a bad thing either. It's just that's Cam.
It just
I
depends
don't
how
think-
much though. The problem is I don't think I could do it because Gaten's already like years ahead. That if I'm being realistic, that's the only ass thing is like I have to actually because like with the game, if I give myself like 3 months, I can get like relatively.
Yeah.
Yeah,
better
but
than
Game's a
most
year
people.
ahead. But if you just like literally devote all
Oh
your
my
time to practicing
God.
guitar, and then
40
going to the
hours a week.
gym,
I can't.
eating
though.
like you. I know, but I'm saying if you did, like
Yeah,
you would be
yeah.
the person that'd be
I'm
willing
gonna.
to do that.
You
I
know-
just don't know.
What would
There's
make
certain
it
things.
really hard? What really makes it hard is the fact that I'm able to pick up guitar faster than you because I learned piano, and then I also learned like drum set. So because I've learned multiple instruments, and I also have
Yeah.
more knowledge of how music works.
Well, I've played
like-
trumpet before though.
Yeah, you were
Got
trumpet.
you.
You're pretty nasty at trumpet.
I was 30th chair in trumpet, so don't mess with me. You know-
With Matthew
Yeah,
Porch.
yeah, you know-
That's good.
You know, playing test. Matthew used to have to throw his playing test just so
I
he
know,
could
yeah.
sit near me. I was
That's
that
dedication.
I was so ass at trumpet, but also
That's
I didn't
dedication.
practice ever. I mean,
See,
obviously.
I didn't practice sixth grade. I was playing clarinet, and then my mom snitched on me and was like, because I hated
What?
clarinet. I hated clarinet. And my mom was like, he wants to switch
Thank-
instruments, and I was like, I do. And she was like, he doesn't prpractice. And then my teacher looked at me. She's like, you don't practice?
Oh,
And I was
my.
like, no, because I was still like 8th chair. I was like
Oh,
better
yeah,
than
that's pretty
half. I was
insane,
better than
actually.
most of the other. She was like,
didn't
you don't
practice
practice?
You played
And
an
I was
easy
like,
instrument
I
though
didn't
with
practice.
clarinet, but it's whatever. Keep going.
I
with
didn't
your
practice in this trumpet. And I was,
That's crazy.
I was 6th year.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, dead ass. I didn't practice
crazy.
at all.
Maybe I'm
but I
just
did have a
musically
brother that was like
retarded,
a
Yeah.
musical god. So it helped.
Maybe I'm just
Yeah, it was
ass
just
at music.
musically declined.
Yeah.
We could start a band. Blake could play. Blake still plays his saxophone. He still practices.
I still know how to play trumpet actually, so like I could be our trumpet player. Like I still know how to play it.
Cameron can learn jazz on guitar. He can be our guitar player. I can play drum set.
I'll be our trumpet guy for
That would be a
this
while
trumpet solo for the Jazz.
before I would be.
You don't want to be the piano?
It'd be hard to commit to that.
I could
Mainly,
be both.
I don't know how many other people. I don't know. I'm thinking about this so
I
realistically.
want to
Are
be
you actually
Louis
saying-
Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong. What do you say, Garen?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it in my brain like this is actually gonna happen. So never mind. I was like laying through
Wait, this
conditions
isn't
of like
gonna
how
happen?
possible could this be? Wait, this probably wouldn't work out. This wouldn't work out. But no, it's probably just not gonna happen. I don't really want to start a band either. That's also like I would have to be
Oh,
really
man.
good. I mean, I wouldn't go into it at my level of skill and be like, oh yeah, the goal
That
is
would
to
be
start a
so
band.
funny. That'd be a funny YouTube video.
I'm learning
Bombing
that would be
in front of a group of people.
That would be good. The
Like
YouTube
never
aspect.
playing an instrument. Like you guys have played instruments for like months. And then
Yeah.
it's just me and Blake. We're the only two people who have played like actual jazz in a band.
Yeah, Blake
And
would
then
be
we just
so
go
good.
on a
Blake
stage
would carry us so hard.
And
It'd be
we
like
bomb.
a bunch of people that are bad at music and then Blake.
Nah, give me a week. I'll go to my brother. He'll
crazy.
teach me everything.
Oh,
in a week.
that's
I'll
true.
be
We'd
good.
have you and Blake, but the problem is we
Yeah.
need like everyone to be pretty decent.
Yeah, it's true.
It's too bad Cameron will never get there.
My brother can play every instrument there is, so we'll just get him instead.
Oh.
That is true. Cameron, you really are at a disadvantage. Now that I think about it, if there was somebody who would be potentially last, it might be you because Sam,
No.
his brother will teaches music still.
All right, let's start
Yeah,
the
my-
band then.
My brother
I'm tired of
actually
this.
can play every instrument.
I'm tired of this shit talk. I'm not
His
last.
brother, so Sam actually has a huge in. He just takes lessons from his brother. He's in.
Yeah.
You are just stranded.
Yep. Yeah, competing
Who
with
was the
Sam
best
and
tuba
Blake
player,
would be
all
so
state?
hard.
Competing with us.
I don't give.
I
give
actually
the-
wasn't
the
bad.
attention
Back
of
in
the
my
day.
day, I was pretty good at trumpet. I just didn't really care enough about it. That was my problem.
That's the hardest part.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, it
you're
makes
all
sense
in
not
or you're all
caring
out.
about it. Yeah, I mean, like if you're like a middle school student and you're not super into it, I mean, it's not crazy to not want to commit
Well,
all
like,
your time
I
to it.
thought I was gonna do band for a while, and then I realized I liked sports, and then quit once I got to high
Yeah,
school.
they are
'Cause, like,
mutually
it does take
exclusive. They actually are.
it does take a lot of time, like especially because if you're gonna do band and take it serious, you're pretty much gonna do marching band, and if you want to play a sport, a lot of times it conflicts and you can't. So, but there's exceptions, like Gaydon.
Well, like Blake too. Blake was good in band, but he didn't do
but
marching
he didn't
band.
do it. He didn't do marching band. You're
Well, I
like one of
went-
the few that did
I
both.
think, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but Blake was still like, I mean, he lost to like the guys who eat like Cheetos and don't touch grass and just stay at their house all day. But like, he was better than
Yeah,
most
but I
people.
still wouldn't consider Blake like a huge sports player in high school.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
that's
wasn't
true. He
good.
did
Yeah.
only. Well, he played baseball and soccer.
He didn't really play baseball though.
Oh
Yeah.
no, wait, did he
In
only play baseball
soccer,
once? He
didn't
played
really
baseball
play-
multiple.
I don't think he
I
ever really
know
played
shit on
baseball.
Blake. Blake didn't really play that much in other sports. What I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I'm sending this clip to him.
I
I'm clipping it and
too.
sending it.
Sorry,
Feels
Blake.
bad, Blake.
He's gonna get so
He's
upset.
gonna be like, I
No,
banged your
I'll go ahead
mom.
and-
I
I'll
banged
go
your
ahead and
mom.
set the record straight. Blake toe-balled like a motherfucker and would never fix it.
Actually, you
Oh,
know what?
no.
Fuck Blake. Keep
Yeah,
shitting
honestly.
on that guy.
Dude was a toe ball god, bro. Everyone called him out for it, and he
No.
was
To
like,
be
"I don't
fair-
toe-ball. I don't toe
I'm just saying the people who did band. I'm not actually flacking on them, but like the people who did band had to commit a lot of time to where they're not committing that time to getting better at sports.
No,
So,
I
yeah,
know what you mean.
It's a valid thing.
Band
It's
people
not
were
that
just
they
weird.
couldn't be athletes. It's just they didn't choose that.
Nah,
route.
most
I'm
of them
trying to
couldn't be
think of
athletes.
any of like was there any that played basketball that was on
No.
band? I don't think so.
No, I don't think there was a
I
single.
don't think there was anyone that played band and was also considered to be a good athlete that I know of.
No, I don't
on
think
the
so either. I'm pretty sure they were all.
Like star of the team type.
Oh,
shit.
like
Wasn't-
Justin Faulkner. He was good at sports and he did band. but
yeah,
he was-
I'd give him the edge.
and
probably.
apparently
He's the
he
one.
was good at like every sport he played. But
Yeah,
I didn't
he was
get
more
to
of just
see
like
him.
an athlete. I watched him play. He was more of just like an athlete. But
Yeah,
he was good.
and he was super into band. But then he, like you guys said, you kind of either choose one or the other, and he chose band.
Yeah.
So
But
that name
apparently
I
he
have
was really
to
good.
Censor out of the pod, dude.
Huh?
Another name I have to censor in editing.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Unknown.
Why?
I always censor the names. Should I just stop doing
Oh,
it?
okay. Oh no.
I thought that
Actually,
made
you probably
sense to
should
do.
keep doing it.
Yeah.
Probably should keep doing it.
Yeah, I guess so. No, yeah, I don't think there's anybody else in band. And people used to be like, band is
Actually, Nick
pretty much a
Barrett.
sport.
Oh
Nick
my
Barrett.
god, there's no.
You don't have to censor him. You don't have to
Oh,
censor
I thought you just did that for the
Dude, it
troll. I
was-
thought you were
No,
mean.
no, like dead ass Nick
That's
Barrett
hilarious.
could have been like probably one of the best linebackers at South. Dude was like yoked out of his mind, fast as fuck, had the biggest hands.
Oh, I
He
think I
was-
know what you're talking about because he was in
Yeah.
good shape. He was like one of the few
Yeah,
guys who
Nick
was actually in good
Barrett
shape.
Was one of the
Screw it,
biggest
I'm not censoring the
dudes
names.
in high school, and he just didn't play anything.
never
All he
doing
did
it
was
again.
shot put, but he was good at shot put. But
No,
yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about because
He
he,
could have
was
been a
just a
freak.
unit. Bro's a
Yeah,
unit.
and he was, bro. He was one of the.
You think
fastest
anyone's
people I've
ever said that about me?
No.
He-
Which one? He's
That was-
fast or he's a unit?
He's a
Maybe
unit.
neither
No,
one.
the documentaries about you, Cam, are more like, God, his clicking ability on the
You know what?
match.
I-
His mind, it's his mind. His mind was just on another level. He thought in 4D. He could smell color.
You know what Josh
Shit
said?
like that.
What?
Biggest fan of the podcast, Josh Hartzler.
What?
Don't have to blur that name. He wants that one out there. He said we were playing pool. We haven't played pool. I like met up with him and somebody else on Friday,
Yeah.
and he was like, I can't remember how this came up, but he was like, we were talking about height, and he's by the way, Josh is 6'3".
Stop this. I don't care.
Josh
I
is
don't care
6'3",
what- I don't
And
care
he
what you
goes,
say.
he goes, how tall is Cameron? And I was like, he's like 5'10". He is like, oh, I thought he was like, I was like, yeah. He's like, I thought he was like 5'8".
What? Why
He
did
said
he
you
think
talk,
that?
you got little man energy.
Oh fuck.
Oh no!
When are we gonna have our
Oh,
number
fucking
one
guys.
listener on our pod?
Oh
Cliff.
man,
Yeah. What happened?
When-
Yeah.
when is-
sorry, Josh, you got
When are we
downgraded.
gonna have Cliff on the pod?
But
I don't know. He said he's down to
Alright,
be on the
yeah,
pod.
because we need to have our number one listener for sure.
Thank
Be
you,
good
baby.
representation.
sorry, Josh. His height will never grow, but your listening skills will.
No. Would you guys ever have a height surgery?
Nah,
No,
that
What if it was like
that's what
$10?
do.
No.
Really?
Yeah, because they gotta
I
like
mean,
they gotta break your shin, don't they? Don't they,
No,
like,
no.
break
What
your
if it was
shin?
like it just makes you 2 inches taller and you still have the exact same height for $10?
But there's not. Okay, well, like, there's no bad.
There's no
side effects.
negatives. Would you do it?
I mean,
For
I
how
would.
tall?
I wouldn't
I feel
because
like
I'm not
I
insecure
feel like you gotta be
about my height.
stupid.
any
I-
height.
I'm not insecure about my height. I would
I'm
I'd
not
never do
probably
that.
drop myself.
I should have
to
waited.
5
I
foot
should have
10
waited
so I
for
could see what
Gaten to
it's
say
like
yes.
to live your life.
Fuck.
That's probably what I'd do. Nerf myself a little bit.
I think
You should.
I mean, I guess so. There's no negative side effects, so yeah, I guess I'd do it.
Yeah. I wouldn't. 'cause
I'd
I'm
go
not
from
insecure.
5'9".
There we go. I
Oh,
need
you
to
stealing
answer for-
jokes?
I
You
need-
stealing jokes?
Stealing jokes.
You not
Was
hearing me
that
just
said
say that?
before? Wait, what?
I
Did
just-
you actually say
I just said it.
Wait, are you dead ass?
Yeah, I
I
just
didn't-
said
I didn't
it.
hear you
I
say
said
it.
nah. I was like, nah, I don't want to. I'm not insecure about my height.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
That
yeah.
sucks
No, I
that
get.
our
I would do it.
minds
Yeah.
operate at the same level for making jokes.
Now, to be honest, I
That's
actually
such an
don't
L.
think I would do it. By the way, like no cap.
Yeah, I guess you're already 6'2",
Like
6'1"?
I just don't really see a point. Yeah, like 6'1", 6'2".
Oh my
I
god!
just-
Don't let him say his height again, bro.
It's not my. It's not even an ego thing, bro. Like I'm like. I'm
Why
like
would I ever
average
do
height.
it? I'm like 6'2" already.
Dude, I'm like average height though. 6'2".
6'2" is not average height. What?
It's not.
5'8".
Oh my god! he's
Now it's
trolling.
actually. I
He's
think it's
trolling.
growing
He's
now.
trolling. Get him off. I like change
No, but
topics.
no-
I can't listen
No,
to this.
all right, no troll though. Like I just probably wouldn't though, because I
No
am content
troll.
with my
I'm
height.
so
It's not, like,
satisfied with
I don't
myself.
think being much
How
taller
tall
would
are you?
really.
No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm thinking big.
You know why I wouldn't, Cameron?
Why?
It's more to fill out. It's harder, you know. That makes the gym all
That
of a
is
sudden.
true.
Now I've got to see. I want to just be a unit. It's easier to be a unit, less weight. No, I would easily go up 2 inches.
No,
No,
yeah, there is
no.
a benefit to being
$10. I
all
pay
height,
some. Genie $10, and they're like, no repercussions. You just get 2 inches taller.
Yeah.
Yeah, say less. I'll do that.
Hey, that is the benefit to y'all being the height you are, though.
What?
Mechanical advantage
True.
with like certain machines, and you don't have to put on as much weight to fill out. So there is something to envy. Being
Yeah.
6'2" myself.
Yeah, because especially then I see other guys who are like 6 foot, especially when you get 6'3", 6'4", you're like, dang. Yeah, so yeah, just
Yeah, at 6'3",
blessed
that
genetics.
once you're 6'3", you're actually tall too.
blessed genetics.
Anything under
dude.
that's just like not that
Yeah,
big of a
it's just like
deal.
mid. Yeah, I agree, man.
6'3"
Good thing
though,
with
you're like, damn, that guy's
Good thing
actually
with
tall.
certain shoes on, I'm 6'3".
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing about 6'2", 6'1".
Well, yeah, it's
I wouldn't
not
want to be
it's not
6'2", 6'1". I'd
6'3".
rather go shorter.
Might as well
Be
like
6'2" or 6'1". That's such an
6'2",
awful height.
that's basically 5'8". If it's not 6'3", it doesn't matter.
I agree.
No, you
Would
guys are
you-
onto something, I think.
What if you had? Oh, you know what was really funny? I don't even know if I should say this actually.
But you're
Nah, I
just gonna
probably
say dick
shouldn't.
size is predictable, bro. Get it over with.
No,
What is
no.
it?
It has. Though, okay,
Damn,
well,
sounds
I'll
like
just
someone's
say
a
it.
little self-conscious.
What? No, I wouldn't do that. I actually don't want a bigger dick. It's
He's
big
a
enough.
shy peer.
It is big enough, my guy.
No, I'm happy with my boyfriend dick. Boyfriend size dick. You ever
Oh.
heard that that saying? There's like porn star dick. There's like
Oh,
model
I
dick,
know what you mean.
and then
yeah.
there's like boyfriend dick. I'm happy with my boyfriend dick.
What is?
I know it
What's the
sounds
difference?
like gay saying it, but
What's the
boyfriend
difference?
dick is
in-
like average, like 6.5 inches or so.
It's
6?
also not average. Once again.
Yeah, it is.
Average in the world is 5.
I'm not talking about the world. I'm talking about the United States, brother.
Oh, is average in the United States 6.5?
Average in the United
Sorry,
States
Gabe,
is
you
like
didn't make the
5
mark.
inches. 5
Oh.
inches. It's like 5'8" something.
Dang, you're
5
making me
and
feel
8
so
is-
conscious now.
It's all
No.
good, Gaben. It's not the big deal.
Wait, so you said it's what now? Sorry, I was.
Boyfriend dick is like 5 to 6. I'm pretty sure, from what I understand.
Okay,
That's what,
let's change it.
which is like considered to be average. Well, because I'm trying to fit you in to make you feel a little better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 5 to 6. It's 5 to 6. Well,
Yeah.
It might be 4.5. 4.5 to 6.
Oh god, no.
Nah.
It's like gay best friend dick.
No, but I just wouldn't want a horse cock. I mean, I don't know what it's like to have one, but it just seems like that'd be trouble.
Yeah.
You get yourself into trouble with something like that.
Trouble.
I'm sure
Yeah, no,
it's
I
like
really think
chicks.
you
They
would.
don't want like a monster tits. You know, there's a
Yeah,
cutoff. There's a cutoff for sure.
Yeah, there's a certain point where it's like that's too much, man. You're slinging around too much, or to the girl. You know, you got just too much there.
Yeah, like
Mm.
when it's
At
like
least for me,
more than
that's my
2
thing.
handfuls, it's like GG. There's not even a point.
Yeah.
It just looks bad. And there's definitely downsides for sure. I'm playing.
You ever thought about how, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Wait, what were you saying? I was about to say something completely irrelevant, to be honest.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll stay on topic. Wouldn't it suck? Have you ever thought about like how much it would suck to have like boobs? Think about that. As a woman, you can't do any physical activity, especially if you have big boobs. Think about running. Even something as
Like,
running is a pain.
I don't know, dude.
It's like that when you have a big sack too, man. It hurts.
It does. I hate
I guess you
running.
don't experience that.
That's crazy. I can't believe I'm being gaslit right now.
No, but I know
I
what
mean,
you
I'm not
mean.
kidding though. Like actually, that's why I wear compression boxers like constantly.
I've always thought about why chicks or like how they like bench. Like whenever I'm benching and I'm just like hitting it to my chest, I'm like, damn. If I was like a girl with really like a
You
huge
went to the
rack,
wrong channel,
it'd be
by the way.
so hard. Oh wait, what?
You went to
Why-
general chat.
How?
I don't know, but we were like, what happened though?
What?
Yeah, I was like, why did I
I'm
thought
not
Gaden
even.
left.
I'm not even in Discord. Wait, what the heck?
I don't
That's
know.
so
It took
weird.
you into general for
Dude,
some
it
reason.
left for no reason the other day too. I don't know, whatever. But I was
think
saying.
it's probably somebody fucking with it.
Oh yeah, probably actually. That's a good point. But
Yeah.
I was saying, whenever I'm benching, I think like, damn, if I was a girl right now with just a huge rack, like how would I bench?
You wouldn't be able to. That's why you
Yeah,
don't
'cause
see
it'd
girls
be
really
so
bench a
hard.
lot. It's also not like, from what I've read up on, I don't think it's like beneficial for them, right?
I guess not. Yeah, because you don't want like someone. It's not attractive as a guy with a girl with a huge chest, I guess.
Yeah.
Not the same as men. I don't really see like I don't know that, but I mean, like, I guess
I
they
see
hit
them
pretty much
benching.
everything but shoulders. Yeah, but
I've
they
never
never
seen
actually
like a
like
chick
try
with
to
a
bench a
huge one.
lot.
Yeah.
They always bench like the bar in like a 5 or a 10.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, in my time at the gym, which isn't that long, I haven't
But
seen a
like
girl do anything over a 10.
shoulders, back, and like legs. I mean, legs is an absolute for every female. Apparently, nobody they only hit legs. It's the only thing they do for
Oh
the
yeah,
the
there's a lot
booty.
of girls out
Well,
there that probably
obviously.
outlift dudes leg day wise. A lot of guys be skipping that shit.
Yeah, that's
I,
like that's the girl chest workout. Because like
Yeah,
guys care most
exactly.
about the chest, girls care most about like the legs and ass.
But then they
Yeah.
skip. Then they skip everything else and they just only do legs.
Yeah, but it works for a girl because not being super
Yeah.
All they
toned
really need,
above is
typically better, at least generally speaking.
all right.
It is just very funny to.
hold up.
Huh?
We need to get this in because I can't go for that much longer. I have to cut it at 9. Me and Sam had a debate earlier, like a week ago. Sam, do you remember what it was or no? You forget about this? I'm about to go play poker, Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What
I
do you
do
think
remember.
what was the argument? More fun?
No, I was saying that you guys don't like tournament because you never played it like against people that are like good at tournament.
I
And
was saying that
because
I
it's
would rather play
harder.
cash game over tournament with
Yeah,
friends
more fun.
always because I think it's more fun. And Sam thinks tournament is better and more fun.
I think it's more fun tournaments though.
It's like, you have any input, Gatum? Do you know what tournament style even is?
Yeah, we played it
Oh
once.
yeah,
and
you
the only
played it
time
and
we
you got
played
railed
it,
by Hunter. I remember that time.
That's crazy.
You have a bad experience with it though. Gaten got
For
like
everybody, Hunter had like 4 chips left, and then he went from 4 chips to like just getting card after card after card, and then he beat me. It's
All right,
pretty
well, let's
wild.
act like that didn't happen because that was extreme luck.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would like. I mean, if I'm playing with my own money, I would like cash game just because it brings me more joy to actually walk out with some money.
Okay.
And
Which do you think's harder?
I don't like that you do have to sit there for like 6 hours and play a tournament until it's done.
Okay.
But
Those are all valid things. But like, what do you think one's harder than the other, or do you think they're about the same,
I think
like difficulty wise?
I think you just play them differently. I think the strategy's different. I mean, I would say, of course, yeah, like tournament's probably harder because only one person
only one
wins.
person wins. I'd agree. That
But
it's harder to win.
tournaments
That's really
definitely
all
going to
I
be
was
harder.
arguing. That's what I was arguing with you, Cam, mainly.
Oh, I thought you were asking like
I think they're more fun, but you were trying to tell me that cash game was more difficult based off of your Google search, remember?
I do remember that Google search.
Yeah.
I don't think they're more. Well, I said, hold up. Let me be clear to the viewers there. I do not think it's harder. I think it's harder to like win it all. But I think like the actual gameplay itself, I think it's like I do not think it is hard.
It's like probably the same, if anything, outside of the way you play.
Yeah. Because you're not playing
Yes,
with
it
like
seems
actual
like-
money at the time.
It seems like we've
your
just
chips aren't worth
basically
money.
gotten nowhere with this question still. So leave it in the comments. What do you think? We need more people to chime in their opinions because Gaten did not really give us a decisive response.
I don't know. It's like if you're asking which
Not
one
your
I would
fault,
rather play is definitely cash game because I
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
agree.
one time I
That's
played
That's how it
tournament.
started last time.
Yeah, the
Sam
one
said
time
we
I
should
played.
play tournament. I was like, why would I ever play tournament when cash games?
I just want you guys to play tournament with like people that are good at playing tourney, and I think your minds would be changed somewhat.
Yeah, I just don't want to play for that long. I wouldn't want to play for that long. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't want to always do tourneys, but like occasionally mix it up from cash game as well. And you can set the cutoff. Well, you guess you can't, but
nah, cutoff is just whoever wins.
yeah.
Now, maybe if you did like a first, second, and third, I guess I'm fine with 2 tourneys then, because then I at least
Well,
know I'm
that's
gonna
how
get
it
Yeah,
a
but
works,
second
then
and
though.
I
third.
would never give up though. If I was the guy, I'd be like, no, I have
Yeah,
chips still. I could still win this. I'm still playing.
That's how it works though, Gaden. At least in the tourney that I'm proposing is first place gets majority of it, second place gets a little bit, and then third place gets their buy-in or they're just what they bought in initially back for. So say it's a $10 buy-in tourney, you get $10 back.
Right.
If that makes sense. But the whole point is,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing
all right,
tourneys every once in a
everyone.
while, but also though,
But
it would have to be with people that I would never do a tournament with Anthony.
well,
I
yeah,
don't
of
like playing
course.
tournament. I
Yeah,
don't like playing with Anthony in general,
but
actually. But
so this is the thing about the tourney, how I'd want to do it, and Cam doesn't really like this idea as much, but just hear it out. So everyone buys in for 10, and we set a cutoff point to buy back in. Say we start at 9, we set the cutoff to 10, right? So for the first hour, you're just playing poker for real money. But if you go out, you can buy in again for another 10. You can't like stack up your chips and like keep buying in just to
and
load
me
up to
buying in
bend
again
it.
increases the winning pot, right?
Yeah, it increases the winning pot. So for that first hour, it's just getting the pot up. Hopefully
Mm.
people keep buying in. And then after it hits 10, if you have chips, you can only buy in one more time for 10 more dollars just to add a little more chips to your stack. Or if you have no chips, like you went out on the final hand before that final buy, you can do a double buy so you can have some teeth in for the like actual tournament part of it. And then after 10 o'clock, if you lose all your chips, you're just out and it plays on through there. That way the tourney's worth the time played. So like for that first hour, people are buying back in because they want a chance to win all the money at the end, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
yeah,
And the reason I'm against it is because online it is like that where you can buy in, but you're playing with 200 other people. So like if we're playing like a 7-person tournament and Anthony or not Anthony, just John or something goes all in because he knows he can buy back in and would just win the same amount as me or you. He can just go all in, play riskier at the start. Say he wins or loses. Say he loses to Sam. Sam has 200k. John's just like, all right, I'll buy back in again because I'm winning the same amount. Now Sam, if Sam's a good player, he can use his stack advantage that he just got for like free basically, and just keep abusing it because John's gonna keep sitting at the same table. Like online, if you go all in and get punished that hard, you like will get reseated at one of the other 20 tables going on. So it doesn't actually like give another player an advantage. But like at
Yeah,
one
but
table,
my counter argument to that is if John's gonna be stupid in this hypothetical and keep going all in like that, he's gonna pay for it and it's just gonna push the pot up for the total winnings for the good players. And at the end of the day, even if he's feeding me per se, I still have to keep winning hands all the way up to the final buy, and then I still have to win the tourney part, which is completely different because you're gonna redeal for seats. So like understanding how like the guy to your left plays or to your right plays isn't gonna play a factor because you're gonna have to play against a
no,
whole
you're still
different
at the
people
same table
to your left
though.
and right. Yeah, but like you redeal for seats and like yeah, maybe I have an advantage, but at the same time I still have to like actually pull through and like win it.
Yeah, but it's easier in a tournament though to like have when you're at a big when you have a double everyone else's buy-in stack size at a tournament. You can, and you're good at the game. You will have like a huge because you can just play bully ball because they want to protect their stack more because it's
Yeah,
tournament.
but you
So
can
you'll be
play
able to
bully
win.
ball
You'll
all
be
you
able to win more
want,
hands.
but what happens when someone finally calls and then I lose all
Well,
of
that's
whatever
not
I
what
just
bully ball is, though.
Yeah, but people are gonna eventually call because if you're gonna bully like that, you're not gonna always have the winning hand, and someone's gonna have the nuts or have something that beats you, and they're gonna just call early on before that pre-tourney start, and because they're gonna call because they know they can just buy back in, but then they're gonna beat me, and there goes half my stack, and then if I keep trying to bully, then maybe it happens again, and I lose even more of my stack.
no,
Like I
he's
That's
see
not.
everything that evens out.
he's talking about, which I agree with Cameron, that what I wouldn't like is that they would have a big stack when the tournament genuinely starts. So now there is no buyback,
No, but
and
that's why when right before the tourney starts, even if you have chips, you can buy $10 worth of chips more on top of whatever you already accumulated.
yeah, but I
So
mean,
unless like at the
Oh
very
God, I don't
end,
like that rule even more. Then.
well, no, because everyone can do it.
Okay, well, yeah, but then, all right. So what stops me? So you can buy in at any time, right?
Oh no,
But
no, you can only buy in when
before
you
the
lose
cutoff.
chips. You can only buy back in once you've lost all your chips.
So what stops someone from playing just super tight until the cutoff and then just doubling their chips for $10? Because everyone.
Nothing, because they played tight.
And also, it's
And
like pay to
they may
win
have to
when the
pay for it.
actual tourney actually starts. Because if I don't
Yeah.
buy when the
Well,
tournament
yeah, the
actually
whole
starts, that
point
super
though
hurts my.
is the whole point is to promote more money getting put in the pot, so everyone's gonna buy back in to give themselves better odds, chip wise. But you
I'd
still have to play
rather
the game at the end of the day. You still have to play. You still have to understand how to play the game. Bluff, call, raise, know what's good,
Yeah, but I
what's not,
get
when
that,
to fold.
obviously, but it still differs. The stack size is way too much.
I don't like. Yeah, I would rather start a tournament.
It really
Wait,
doesn't.
so it makes the tournament actually
What
a $20 buy-in. Because if you don't do
what
it,
I'm
you're at a
saying
huge
is-
disadvantage. It's not even like optional, unless you want to be at a disadvantage.
In essence, yeah.
Okay.
It basically is. But you could buy in for 10 and be playing really hot pre-tourney and have a bunch of chips and not need to buy in. But at that point, you're probably still going to buy in because why not? Because you're looking good. You feel like you probably can win it all. So what's the difference in putting another 10 in? But
in that case,
like,
I would rather
get
just
you
make it
guys-
a $20 buy-in from the start.
Yeah, but then you still have that extra buy-in at the end again. So it doesn't matter what you do, how much you do.
I'd
All
rather
I'm saying
just.
is you guys have bad experience with that, with people like just being call stations and shit. If we do it with the right people, it's the discrepancy between chip count is really not going to be that crazy. I know it seems like it would be, but it wouldn't. Like
I'd
played
rather
this
just
way a
play
bunch
evenly completely in the
with
beginning.
like dudes that are like 40 that they might not be that good at poker. They may be really good at poker. I'm not going to say whether they are or not because that's up to interpretation. But what I do know is playing with them, the difference between chip count is not that substantial. And really anyone can win, but typically the best player is going to come out on top and it doesn't feel like unfair, even though it sounds like it's like pay to win. It definitely
I'll
is
trust
a
you.
aspect. There's definitely a mental aspect of like, oh, this guy's just going all in because his pockets run deeper than mine. He doesn't care. He's just gonna keep throwing money at it.
Okay, well,
But at the same
also
time,
when
like,
you
that
talked
guy
about
could
it,
still lose.
you made it sound like they were really good at poker, and knowing that,
yeah,
like,
I mean, no, I was just saying that. Like, I'm not gonna say they're good. I'm not gonna say they're bad because I just don't want to like talk like that and just be like, yeah, they're just better. So that's why it like
Okay.
works.
well, if it makes sense
They
that
are
it
good
would.
at poker.
It makes
They are
sense
very
that it
good.
would work if they're not like insanely good because then they couldn't use the stack size to dominate. Because I know
No, like,
good
almost-
players can, if they have a double 2-to-1 stack size difference, it's like super
Yeah, no,
hard.
so it's bully. Every time we play that way, it is bully ball. Someone's bullying, but typically the bully doesn't always come out on top. There's one dude there though that plays every night. His name's Jared, and he's actually insane. Like he does the math in his head. Like he might be the best poker player I've ever watched play like in real life. He's very good. But he doesn't even win every time, but he is very good. And all the rest of them better than pretty much everyone that I've played with outside of themselves. So they're all good.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking like if in our friend group. I know you're talking outside of our friend group, but if we ever did it with our friend group, because that'd be the more accurate representation of what would
Yeah,
happen.
It would have
I
to
mean,
be.
if you think about how many times at least one person goes all in every single time we do a cash game,
Yeah,
so
it
it's
would have to
guaranteed
be-
to
And
have
you
when we
want
do
it.
the
Like,
tournament.
I would definitely go all in more in a tournament because it's worth the double up risk. Especially if you
Yeah,
can buy
I
in
would
again.
say.
So for
I
us, it
would
would never
say-
work.
No, it would work. I would say the people it would work with would be me, Cam, you, Sack, Hunter, probably like Xander, and maybe like John, and maybe Haas. But Haas gets like tilted whenever he loses, so I don't know if he could handle it. Like he gets max cope. You don't have to cut that out either.
I wasn't gonna cut
Because we
that
played
out.
tourney with him once, and he like flipped out and started saying the rules weren't real and shit. Even though that we laid them all out for him at the very beginning, he knew what he got himself into, but wasn't willing
Yeah.
to like put his.
I would
money
try
where
it
his
one
mouth is.
day, but I just for the most of the time would rather do a cash game. But also we have to end.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. In conclusion, the last thing I'll say is for that to be fun, you have to be willing and able to buy back in if you go out. If you're like one of those people that wants to buy in for a certain amount and you're okay with losing that certain amount and only that certain amount, then this way of playing isn't for you. That's the biggest way to describe it, I would say. But it just pays off better if you win. That's why I like it. Makes the time worth it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do Twitter shout outs. Let's see who even reposts. It's been 2 weeks, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, if you want to get shouted out, just go to my Twitter after this, and I will tweet out the podcast. Just retweet it, and you'll be shouted out at the end of the next one. The people for this one are... Let Let me see. Why is it so hard to get this up? Jackson Reed.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. He might be number 3 fan of the pod.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cliff
He's number-
Lumen and Josh Hartzler.
The true number 1.
Yep, my boy Cliff. You're the boy, Cliff.
Let's
No,
go,
no,
Cliff.
no,
Let's
no,
go.
no,
Number 1 viewer, friend of the show, Cliff Lemon. We're gonna have you on a pod soon.
No,
Mark my
just
words.
off repost. It is Josh. It is Josh. But I don't know. He's been saying some hate speech to the.
Bro, Sam, Josh
The host.
literally posted one because Cameron didn't post one.
That is true. That was pretty
He
crazy.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It
I
seems-
didn't-
It seems a little glazing though, low key. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, if you
No,
want to
he
really,
did say you were 6'3" though. He said you were pretty sick.
What?
Sam, he said Sam was pretty tall.
Oh,
That
okay.
is glazing.
Josh, never mind, Josh. All right,
Uh,
Josh, you might not be half bad, honestly.
if you really want to support the show, click the link. I think it's somewhere on Spotify, and you can just support the boys. It's like $1 a month if you want to do that. But all right, you guys have anything else to end on?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah, it was a good pod. Glad we made it back.